Hey guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul and this is Tech and Travel. So, it's been 9 months since I purchased my 65-inch B8 OLED from LG, and each month I've been uploading a vertical banding and screen burn test video to show you guys how my TV has been progressing over the time of my ownership. Unfortunately, last month I noticed when it's running the test that there are some dead pixels up in this corner here, which is a bit of a nightmare. I've decided not to send the TV back just yet because I was off on holiday for a couple of weeks, and also I'm trying to keep the TV as long as possible so I can continue with these burning test videos to see again if it gets any worse with the pixels and if any screen burn appears over the time. And the longer I can run it for, more chances of, if there is anything going to show up, it'll be showing up. And yeah, you know, I just want to sort of keep you guys informed of how it's progressing, and the longer I can sort of keep it for, the better really as far as test goes. But I will have to put it in for a repair. I'll expect probably within the next few weeks, to be honest, because I don't want to push it too close to the sort of standard 12 months warranty that you get with these TVs. Even though I have got an extended warranty for 5 years, 12 months you've got sort of more clout when it comes to claiming for anything like that. So anyway, I think it's time we'll crack on with this screen burn and vertical banding test. Rightio, so what I'm going to start off by doing is just showing you the software that I'm on this TV at the moment. There has actually been an update tonight, which I'm not actually going to install yet. Apparently it's something just to do with a Disney app or something like that that's been freezing or shutting down, and it fixes that. But I'm just going to do a bit of research before I do that. But that's what I'm on at the moment, is 05.10.25. Hours usage on this TV, I am up to approximately 3,000 hours now. There's no meter on this, so I just have to guesstimate on what it is. But I think, you know, I'm pretty close to the mark. Not as much usage this month because I've been away. So yeah, I don't expect to see a big difference. Let's crack on with the test now, and we'll fire up the 5% grayscale. And there we go. So straight away I can see that we have got quite a prominent band down there, and it looks quite patchy around here. I don't remember it looking like that before. So if anything, I'd say it's probably got a little bit worse. Now, running a manual screen wipe, that or should I say screen refresh, that might clear that up. So yeah, I might give that a test and just see how that goes before, you know, I maybe get the panel changed to see what difference that will make. So yeah, I'd say that's actually got a bit worse than last time, but I can't say I've actually noticed it whilst watching TV. And again, there's quite a bit of a patch up this area. You can see a band there, but it's rather patchy up the top and sort of down the bottom there. So we'll move on now to the 15% grayscale. Right, so loading up 15% grayscale now. And right, we've got a bit of where there was a sort of logo thing there that will disappear within a few seconds, always does. I can't really see anything much with my naked eye. Again, on the camera it emphasizes it quite a bit. Still see this one bar there, vertical band, should I say. Yeah, just about make it out there. I don't know if that's coming through on the camera very well for you guys there. But to be honest, yeah, that's not too bad on the 15%. Again, I'd say maybe a little bit worse than last time, because I think it was pretty clean if I remember last time on the 15%. Now more my eyes are adjusting to it. I can see a little bit as well, a few little streaks on this side. So yeah, I'd say it's actually got a little bit worse actually. Again, not that I've really noticed whilst watching the TV, but yeah, in this test it does seem to be showing up a little bit more than last time. Right, so now we move on and do the colour test for the screen burn. Right, so let's start off this test here for the screen burn. And what I always let it do, now forget about that box, that's just because I've left it on there for about a minute or so. And that always disappears. It's just sort of a temporary image retention, and that always just goes. So what I let it do is just rotate through the colours once, and then I will stop it on some solid colours and have a closer look, and we'll have a look about those pixels as well. So from what I can see, just rotating through this quickly, it all looks pretty good to me. Nothing obvious standing out. So we'll get it on the first colours coming up now. So it's on a nice bright white. That looks nice and clean. So we'll stop it on a blue there. And let's go in a bit closer for a look. So starting off on the top left hand corner. And that all looks clean. Moving along. And we are now getting to where those dead pixels are. If you can see them just there. Yeah. Zoom in a little bit. See, there you go. So they seem to look the same as what they were before. And moving on down the right hand side. All looks fine. Can't see nothing there. No other pixels out, and up the left hand side, and yeah, all across the middle looks good too. So on the blue anyway, it looks like there's been no change. So I move on, go to a nice green. Again, we'll start with the top left hand corner there, moving along. All looks fine. Again, you've got the pixels there. Reason why I concentrate on the edges is that's generally where you're going to sort of have your logos and banners and that, you know, in your corners and that. So that's why I sort of do a close-up for you guys. And yeah, move along the bottom. All looks good. And pull back out there. And as you can see, that looks all fine. That looks nice and uniformed all the way across. There we go to the next colour, nice red. There you go. And again, rotating through these different colours would indicate, you know, would show up any potential burning that would be from these different logos. So when one colour gets burnt out, let's say a red, it would show up on a red screen quite a bit that colour has worn out as such. And yeah, it's all looking good. Just such a shame about these pixels that have let it down. And all good across there, down the bottom. Yeah, that all looks fine. Nice pull back shot there. And let's move on again. Let's go to a nice bright white. There we go. And go in again for a closer look. And that all looks okay to me. Moving across. Again, we're going to get to those pixels now. There they are, or dead ones. So I think it's fair to say that they're not going to be coming back to life anytime soon. So it will be a replacement panel, which, like I say, is a shame because apart from them, it's not too bad. Just a bit of vertical banding, which I think will clear up. Good news on the fact that the pixels haven't sort of got any worse as such. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'd say they're about the same as last time, to be honest. Why this has happened, I've got no idea. But I know a few of you in my last video commented that you've had dead pixels and had the panels changed yourself. So it is quite a common thing, to be honest. I mean, I know TVs I've had in the past, just regular LCDs that have had pixels that have just died. It's just sort of one of those things, and you know, it's not just OLEDs, it's any TV, unfortunately. So there you go. So there you have it then, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that video, and if you did, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, maybe think about subscribing for more of the same in the future. So thanks very much for joining me, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.